Oh, but tell about when the Rottens used to go to the hunt ball in Newbury when you were up
Oh
there.
yes,
Yeah.
they used to say, well, I want carriage and pair. We really had no definite carriage horses there because there was 3 of us there and we had 11 horses there. But there was 2. There was one that was always being driven in the dog cart for luggage and various things, and the other one was just one. Well, perhaps he hadn't been hunting that day and he'd be pulled out at night to go with the carriage horse, and as a pair to take the people to Hungerford to the Craven Hunt ball. You'd hear them coming down the road and you'd hear them going back about anyone after 12 o'clock. But there was nothing horses had to be seen to.
And they had to be turned out perfectly, and you had to see to them when they got back.
Oh yes, but that was just a side effect to the hunting. But everything was put away clean. If it was a wet, dirty night, you'd see to your horse and you could leave your harness next day. You'd have something to do when the others were gone hunting. Well, from there I went to Buckabury, as I said, and I was there nearly 2 years. Mr. Sutton, I was with Arthur Warwick Sutton. He was head of the seed firm.
Sutton Seeds at Reading,
That's right.
That's right.
Well, he sold his place to an Austrian. At Buckabury Place, he sold that to an Austrian. That was just before the war broke out. And I used to exercise. I went up to Wimbledon Common, took the thoroughbred horse up there. I used to exercise on the common.
Which common?
Oh damn it, what was the name? Wingfield Pride.
Wingfield Pride, I know.
Wimbledon. And I was there about 6 months, and I used to drive in. That was where I learnt to drive the car. You drive in the Mercedes. I learnt on that.
A very nice car to learn on as well.
Bill Shunders, the chauffeur, he was ever such a good fellow. He learned me to drive, and I'd taken Mr. Sutton to Reading one morning and come back and had to reverse back into the garage and just like coming down here and turning around that corner. And I just touched the downpipe on the house. It just marked the wing of the car, and that was all. Well, that was that. I had the sack for that.
Just for that small mark on the wing of the car?
Yeah, I had the sack for that. Bill said the old man will rave. I says, well, he wouldn't rave at me very long. And
he didn't?
No, he didn't. And from there I came back home, helped my father with various things until, well, time come along and I was with.
Were you in the war?
Yes, I joined the war at the end of early 16. And through to the end of the.
Were you in the veterinary corps?
Pardon?
Were you in the veterinary corps?
No.
Veterinary corps, was it?
No, I was in the infantry all the time.
Well, Berkshire, you
the Queen's Own Royal Westgans. And the last engagement S5 was in was at Passchendaele. That would be in August. And after the war, we came back and settled down to a quiet life.
Could I just ask one question? What kind of roads were they around here then? Because they weren't made up roads, were they?
No, they were the old-fashioned roads. The roads were repaired with the labourers, and there used to be special chaps out of work would pick stones off the field, and they'd be carted down, and the road surveyor would know how many there was, and they were used, they were broken up. There'd be an old boy sit on the side of the road, they'd be tipped down in heaps, and he'd be cracking them with a hammer. Wearing one of these old, they're blue or green glasses, keep the flints out. And that was mixed with dirt and rolled in with a steamroller. Well, then after that, it come that they done away with so much stone. They started putting down tarmac with tar, spraying the roads, then putting tar. Well, that lasted some time. Now they got the roads to, I don't know what they use now, because they sound like the computers. They got everything.